Hey, this is Craig. Welcome to my first edition of Craig Talk. Basically, what I'm going to do is start posting some interviews that I've done with celebrities and other type interesting folks over the years. And the first episode is holiday themed. It's when I spoke with Beyoncé about the Destiny's Child Christmas album. So check it out. It's from 2001. So we're going back in the day, and I hope you enjoy it.
Okay. Hello.
You there?
Kelly.
This Beyoncé and Kelly?
Yes. Craig, let me just tell you before I leave you alone. At less than 10 minutes, if you take a second longer, I'm going to beat you up.
Yeah, I won't. Okay, well, let's start. Beyoncé, tell me about the production is so incredible on this Christmas album. How did you sort of go about envisioning what you wanted to do with these Christmas songs?
It was really cool because the Christmas songs, the traditional songs were already written.
Right.
My favorite part is arranging vocals.
Okay.
So I just had creative control to just do anything.
Uh-huh.
It's so cool to just be creative and do different types of versions of songs. I love doing that.
So it's almost like jazz. It's like you took a totally new interpretation of these standards. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I know my favorite is Carol of the Bells.
Why is that?
Because it was like a canvas that we could just put anything on it, you know, a blank canvas. Because there was no music, no anything. It was our choice, the key of the song, the tempo of the song, how many times we want to change keys, how many times, if we want to speed it up, make it slow, whatever. It was just, we could do anything we wanted, and that's what we did. And I know we took a lot of risks. There's a lot of minor chords, a lot of jazz influence, reggae, classical influence, all of that.
I was talking to Kelly earlier about This Christmas, which I think is probably my favorite cut on the album.
Oh, really?
And just the fact that how you went into that and totally took out what's the traditional hook of the song and still made it work. Like, what did you decide to do that?
Well, it actually was something that I had to make work because we were in Japan and they told us we needed a song to be done that night. And I didn't have any tracks. All of my tracks were R&B tracks. And I was like, okay, one of these Christmas songs that has been made is going to have to go with one of these tracks. So the thing that popped in my head was the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, because it sounded kind of jazzy. And I know that wasn't a part of the song, but we made the music part of the chorus. And we just flipped it, and it actually turned out really cool. It's really different, but it's really cool.
Yeah, and I was talking to Kelly, too, about were y'all scared like some old school people are going to, beat you up because you mess with, those classic songs, like you mess with Donny Hathaway, you scared?
I was, the whole time, I was like, Donny, don't be mad. I mean, I respect him, and I love his version. I just hope that, people are open to change.
So, one thing, your production, you have such an interesting approach to rhythm and the way that you start songs on, and the track's already rhythmically all over the place, and then you're going to add some little vocal part to make the rhythm go another which way, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, how do you come up with that approach toward rhythm? Like, where does that come from, and how do you go into it when you're making a track?
I don't know. It just comes. I like different things, and sometimes Kelly and Michelle got to bring me back to earth, because I will go left field. But
what would be an example? Was there any time, Kelly, when during this thing where Beyoncé was going one way, and you're like, whoa, that's too far out, or anything like that?
Yeah, that happens. I mean, in Carol of the Bells, at the end, we were changing keys all these times, and it's like, all right, girl, calm down. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes they got to tell me to calm down. But it's really cool, because now we're getting older and growing as artists, and actually the first track that I produced totally by myself was Silent Night on the guitar.
Okay.
And you can hear our growth in it, and we're taking creative risk on this Christmas album. I just hope everyone likes it. I think they will, because it's traditional enough to relate to, but different enough to learn something new.
So it seems like to you, you thought of this like an artistic challenge, which is different than writing all the songs on Survivor or something. This was more like, let me see what I can do with what's already
That's
there.
Exactly what it was, an artistic challenge.
Great. Well, do you have anything else you want to add to, I know y'all ready to call it a day, so anything else you want to add about the Christmas album? Or
Just that, I'm sorry, you want to say? That we want everybody to go out and get it. that it's really different. It's really unique. It's not the same kind of Christmas album. You know, the traditional, solemn kind of feel. That it's very upbeat. My girl Beyoncé really did a great job of making this sound different and making it different from any other Christmas album out there. So we hope that you enjoy it.
Okay. Anything you want to add in closing words, Beyoncé? Or like, what Christmas album, I asked Kelly this before, but what Christmas album do you want this to be on the shelf with? You know, it's like, that's a great Christmas album. You want to be next to it.
It's like a 2001 Motown Christmas.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, again, great job. I love y'all's stuff. I love the emotion video.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. And best of luck with the Christmas album. Tell Yvette I said bye.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. All right.
So that was my interview with Beyoncé about the Destiny's Child Christmas album from 2001. I still think it's a pretty good one, so you should check it out. And I'm going to keep posting interviews that I've done with people in the past, so keep checking back to find out more. And if you want to know more about me, you should look me up on my website, which is www.craigseymour.com. That's CraigSeymour. And if you want to find out how I went from being a stripper to interviewing folks like Beyoncé and ultimately becoming a college professor, then check out my book, All I Could Bear, My Life in the Strip Clubs of Gay Washington, D.C., which is available on Amazon and, wherever cool books are sold. So in any event, have a happy holiday. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you later.